Happy Saturday morning, everyone. We have some eBay orders to pack. Let me rephrase that. We have one eBay order to pack. This morning is going to be a little bit different. We have an estate sale to go to this morning, so that'll be exciting. And let me talk about what we sold on eBay. So I sold a pair of Athleta. They're kind of like jogger pants, but not so much. I accepted like an offer of $18, I believe. And then I had gone to the bins and I had picked up a few clothing items, and this Bacardi Marmot vest sold. Now, I was a little bit skeptical of picking this up because it is company logoed, but Bacardi is kind of a little bit different. And the reason that I say that is because there's a few people who might be attracted to this. Anyone who might work like in a bar or a restaurant setting, and also maybe like a grocery store, something like that. This type of jacket might work for them. Let me show you this vest because I was tempted to keep it myself. Okay, so here is the Bacardi vest. There's this nice Bacardi logo. And then down at the bottom is the Marmot branded logo. This was a size large. So the inside is a nice like fleece with like performance gear kind of like on the inside. So, you know, still in really good shape. And this is my favorite part about the vest is the Bacardi bat patch on the back. So really, really cool, guys. Kind of sad to see this going, but I did buy it for like $1 and I sold it for 15. So now we have to pack this and get ready to go. The estate sale starts at 9. It takes about 20 minutes to get there, and it's about 9 degrees outside, so we've got to bundle up. Obviously not the most desirable conditions to be out in, but we're here anyway. We have our windshields mostly scraped, and yeah, now we're gonna walk to the mailbox. So awesome day so far. Just a bit refreshing out here. So this estate sale is advertised as a shopper's estate sale, meaning that the people who lived here were avid shoppers and there were tons of new with tag items, and it made it sound like this house was probably just packed. It did show some name brand clothing in the photos, such as the cost. And I walk in and I just kind of get like this bad feeling like everyone was staring at me. So right away I felt super awkward. I've been to estate sales before, but not by myself. And I took a look at the kitchen stuff and they had some cute wooden serving dishes. People had lots of things in their hands already, but it seemed like a lot of items had already been picked through. A lot of the drawers were taped shut, so you couldn't, obviously look through that stuff. There were some Cabbage Patch Kids, some records if you were into that. Another thing that they said was lots of Christmas items. So there were some decorative items in here. There were some older vintage games. I took a look around. I wasn't seeing much. I don't know if it was because I felt awkward right away that I just didn't see what I was thought I might see. I don't know. Some cute serving trays. A whole section of picture frames. And then I stumbled onto these. At first, these decorative wooden balls caught my eye. Now, I'm not sure what they were made out of, if they were carved. But then I saw these fish plates. They were handmade pottery fish plates. And just taking a look at handmade fish pottery platters or plates, the sold comps on eBay, they have great sell-through rates. It's definitely something that if you come across an item like this that you might want to check out. I don't particularly like carrying heavy items, but I might not have a choice in the future. These are kind of desirable items, to be honest. Now, there's a couple that went for 99 cents, but I think they were underpriced, so. So here were the vintage games section. There's an old Skip-Bo, and then off to my left, I saw this Cupid doll. Now, my grandma taught me about Cupid dolls. They used to be super collectible. Now, scrolling through the comps, they're not as collectible as what they once were. Now, I don't know if that's because people aren't really into them. Dolls aren't as collectible as they once were, but Cupid dolls were always something that my grandparents had their eyes out for. Here was the Christmas section. Either somebody had come in the day before and just completely wiped out the Christmas stuff, or there just wasn't as much as what was advertised. This was in the garage. They did have several pieces of machinery listed on the auction website, and most of those were already gone. They had some old bicycles, some other vintage toys out here. This was a box full of what appears to be Marine or National Guard uniforms. This was a chainsaw chain, brand new. I probably should have looked into something like that, but I went ahead and I went upstairs thinking, oh, maybe I'll find some more vintage clothes as advertised. Some Valentine's Day stuff. Now, off to the left, that picture right there, I don't know if anyone is familiar with the department store Von Maur. I know that it's in the Midwest, and that's the Von Maur Christmas goose. Now, I don't know if there was any value in that. I didn't notice it until I rewatched this footage. I didn't see any items of clothing that I was interested in. I almost wonder if this person didn't work at Von Maur and had some higher end things, and like I said, somebody came in and just wiped them out the night before. New with tag Ross. I didn't really see anything of any brand that was familiar to me. This was kind of a leather jacket of some kind, but I don't think it would have had a good resale value if that would have been something to pick up. There's some Precious Moments dolls. And we all know that Precious Moments kind of flopped. So I saw this little clown up here on the shelf. This is Emmett. Here's the artist, Emmett Kelly. And it appears that some of these could be collectible. They do have a high sell-through rate, as you can kind of see, but a lot of them were going for little to no money. This owl ceramic was cute, but I don't know. Just put it back on the shelf, and that's it. See, there were some people that did have things in their hands. Some vintage clothing there. And I think it was about at this point that I had decided that I wasn't going to find anything. So that was a complete bust, but we have tons of other things to do today, so it's okay.